Ophiuchus, Dark Crystal Message. EverlongMystic here. So we're going to get you a message. And when I say Dark Crystal, I mean the movie from the 80s. Not an actual dark crystal. Although I did bring some crystals out just for this series. Normally I just have a couple in the background, but... Alright, Dark Crystal Message... This is the dying emperor. Yeah, the dying Skeksis emperor. So, here we have this, okay, so it's the dying Skeksis emperor, and what's significantly popping out to me right now about this scene is that right before, they all know the emperor's dying, right? But, so, one of the Skeksis tries to snatch his jewels or something, or his scepter or something, before he's actually dead, and he's like, so he has one last bit of breath, and he's like, I'm still in charge here, you know, that kind of thing. So it's like someone's not waiting for due process of something here. Things have to finish playing out. Like someone's jumping the gun or... Well, here's a surprise. So this is a surprise in the movie where Jin finds out that Kira has wings. He finds out she has wings, and he is just shocked because they're the only two Gelflings that exist, and he had no idea that wings were a thing. Apparently it's a female Gelfling thing. Oh, okay. So, card 37 here, this is, you see, you can see Agra's eyeball. So this is after Agra has been captured, and she's being held prisoner in the Skeksis castle. But, even though they put her eyeball on the table, she can still see with it. She can still see what's going on. So here we have card number 7, and this is the mystic that adopted Jin and is explaining to him that time is running out, and he has quite a journey ahead of him. He has to find the shard to make the dark crystal complete again. So, Ophiuchus. So, jumping the gun, quite a surprise. Being able to see things anyways. And the start of a journey, or a quest. Let's get some tarot and see if we can get more information. So you have two majors here. So we have the Hangman and the Hermit. The Hangman, it's... for me, it's not actually hanging. It's falling, but it's one of the mystics. And whenever one of the mystics disappears in the movie, that it coincides with one of the Skeksis being, dying or being killed or what have you. Because they're one of the same. Because in the beginning, when the shard was, broken off the main crystal, there was a separation. These light beings were separated. One version of them was the Skeksis, the other version was the Mystic. And the whole point of the movie is to return the shard to the crystal and bring both parts of this being together to be whole. Again, to be one again. So for you, Ophiuchus, this hermit, it's like it's personal. It's almost like there's this personal thing going on for you, to be one again, to feel completely one. Either with just yourself, a situation. I mean, you can go as micro or macro as you want with this, I would think, but I mean, or it could simply be about integration, like integrating your shadow or balancing shadow and light or something like that. And so with this big surprise here, it's like you might actually be surprised at what you find when you go inside, kind of thing. But going inside, as the hermit does, will lead you to see some very interesting things. Whether it's about life, the universe, yourself. Alright, so we have the Four of Shards, and this is an open invitation. You have an open invitation here to see anyways, Ophiuchus. I kind of like that. Ooh, and then we have the devil. Alright, so we have devil energy. Oh, that's fear. It's freaking fear. Alright, so don't let fear get the best of you. This, is supposed to be a scary image, right? And this is coming out under the very beginning of the journey when Jen is first figuring out that, like, wait, I gotta do what? So I gotta find this crystal. Don't even know where this lady lives. Gotta go to her house, find the crystal, not even knowing how to choose which one, then go to some castle I've never heard of, and shove this shard into a crystal and save the world? Like, are you shitting me? Or, you know what I mean? It's like, whoa, fear, like, there's no way. I can't do this. It's like fear challenge 74 unlocked. Alright, let's use the playing cards and we'll get one more row. I almost wonder if this open invitation to see things anyways is an open invitation to see things that might be a little bit creepy crawly or things in the dark, or you know what I mean? Maybe it's darker things that you have, I don't know, like almost like if I see it, then it's gonna get me, or you know what I mean? Like the equivalent of like the kid in the bed, like putting the covers over their head so the boogeyman doesn't get them or something. Even though that's not how psychic protection works. I mean, it could. I mean, metaphorically in a way. What do they call that? Where you veiling? Maybe that's a form of veiling. All right. Oh, weird. You got the same card. So the four, this is the Four of Wands. This is also the Four of Wands. Well, you got all kinds of invitations here. Then we have the Three of Wands, which is all about the future. Headed towards the future here. There is, yeah, there, God, I don't know if you're getting like I don't know if this is like a download or a realization or something, because you see they've got one of their hands directly over their head. It's like this personal realization. Whatever it is, it has some kind of bearing on where you're going in the future, where you're headed. It's almost as if you have accepted the invitation. Wow, look at you. That's giving me goosebumps. So we have the Jack of Wands, right? So for me, the Jacks are like, they're either going to be like a page or more like a knight, right? And I see this more as a knight, like going for it. You're like, look at Jin, he's going for it. He's like, you know what? I'm going to save the world. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do the big thing. I'm going to take the jump. It's like, I'm not scared anymore. I'm going for it. Huge boost of inspiration here. Ooh, we have another Jack. And this is the Jack of Cups. So, there might be a little bit, you know what? It's almost it makes me think of like okay, this is what I'm getting. You've got this boost of, could be like internal encouragement, motivation, passion, whatever, right? You got this boost and you're going to go for it. And because this was some like a success, or because it boosted you in such a way, it's almost like you start applying that to other areas of your life. Like maybe like an example would be like, let's say there's this physical feat, like I want to run the Boston Marathon, or I want to run let's just say the Boston Marathon. I want to run it. Never ran it before, never thought I could. You did it, right? You're like, I'm doing it. I did it. Well, like just the high of that, right? Like, man, I accomplished, like that feeling of accomplishment. And you're like, well, you know what? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and, find the love of my life. Or, you know what I mean? Like something like I'm gonna apply this whole experience to another realm in my life, and to see if that can also be successful. All right, so Ophiuchus, your future looks very inspirational. So this is your message. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time.